So now the amount of states that they're in is legally allowed to drink.
Correct. Wait, what? The fuck going on, bro? What are we talking about?
You didn't get that one?
Nah, I ain't hear you.
So they're in 21 states now. So now the amount of states they are in is legally allowed to drink. Get it? Because
The age? You should really stop doing this comedy shit. That comedy shit you be trying to do, my nigga, doesn't work, bro. Doesn't work. That comedy shit is not
maybe
for
you
you.
just don't have a sense of humor.
I have a great sense of humor.
Are you sure?
I have a great sense of humor, bro. Knock, knock.
According to who? You?
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Nobody.
Okay.
You're supposed to say nobody who?
Well, I know you nobody's there. Why am I answering the door?
Fucking asshole. God damn it.
I'm just saying. If nobody's there, why am I answering the door? Also, if nobody's there, who's knocking?
I'm scared for the calendars.
You're scared for the calendars.
You know why?
No.
Because their days are numbered.
You're telling me I have to stop with the jokes.
But you ain't like my calendar joke?
Because their days are numbered?
Because the days are numbered. Before you open the fridge, you should knock on the fridge.
What? Why?
Before you open the fridge,
you should knock on the
door
fridge.
of the fridge.
To why? To let the food know that you're there?
Because there might be a salad dressing.
He's so happy with himself.
Yes. You don't like it?
I can tell that you're a dad.
Wait, what?
I can tell that you're a dad. You got dad. You got dad jokes.
Wow. That kind of. You know what? Yeah, fuck it. I'm a proud dad. Absolutely.
I didn't say it was a bad thing.
I'm a proud joke. I'm a proud dad. Those are the jokes that my kids laugh to, like when they were little.
They're dad jokes.
You ain't like them? You ain't like them jokes? Wow, you just played me. It's cool, my nigga. It's cool. Let's get this started. Shouts to Revanche Cognac. We only got one bottle because niggas in this office are thirsty as fuck. They don't like water.
Singular.
So, Revanche Cognac available now in 21 brand new states.
He is sitting to my left.
I'm trying to do the promo. Revanche Cognac available in 21 different states now. Virginia, North Carolina, brand new states on the market. Congrats. Shouts to Gigi. Revanche Cognac. Check them out at revanchecognac.com. That was the plug.
That was the plug. Mm-hmm. They are the plug, actually, because they supply it.
I'm getting my package tomorrow, and I'm gonna get lit. Like how the young people say, lit.
Right. Is that what they say?
That's what they say. They don't say lit once, they say it twice. Lit. Lit, which I just like, whatever. Lit.
So what were they getting before they were lit? Were they dim? Were they dim before they were lit?
Oh, my God.
So does that mean that everybody was dim with it?
That was corny.
Like the Cobb.
That was corny, bro.
Like the Cobb.
That was corny as hell. That was corny as hell. That was corny as hell. Whatever. Right. I don't even know why we just did that.
Okay, let's get into it. Here's where I want to start. Because I have hot takes on this. I don't even know if they're hot takes anymore. DJ Khaled dropped an album.
Dope album.
You're nuts.
What?
You're nuts.
Yo.
First off, just like the kids say lit, he named his album Khaled.
That's his first that's his first and last name.
I don't think that's true.
We can go ahead and Google that.
His name is Khaled.
Khaled.
Are you sure?
First and last name.
Okay. Anyway.
I believe he was on the interview with what's Oprah's best friend's name? Gail
King? No.
Gail. I can't think of her name. Gail something though.
There's no way his first and last name.
And he was in an interview with Gail, and they asked him why did he name his album Khaled. I believe he expressed it as his first and last name. He also stated how it means.
It is.
I'm not joking. He was on an interview.
That
was an interview. He said it. He said his name. Shit is that? He said his name means to be enlightened or son of God, something like that. I can't think of a definition. But she asked him, "Why did you name the album Khaled?" And he said, "That's my first and last name."
That's nuts.
I said, "Wow, this nigga got two first names."
Or is it two last names?
Or is it two last names? Word up, because that's kind of weird. What?
It is.
Shouts to Khaled. Wait, you don't like the album?
That album was extra trash that should be lit on fire in a dumpster. There is not one redeeming quality about that album.
So you don't like the Nas Jay-Z record?
No. I don't like anything on that album. That album is awful.
You took your medication when you listened to the album?
Whoever A&R'd that album and picked the beats needs to stop.
He did!
Needs to stop doing music.
He did the whole shit!
Well, then he needs to reevaluate his ears.
So all the tracks are fucking corny?
No, I didn't say they're corny. I said they are garbage.
Wow.
He is the only person I've ever seen or heard that made Her and the Migos sound awful. That Her and Migos.
So that crazy record you don't like?
That Her and Migos, he picked an atrocious beat.
So that sample, that you don't like that record?
I don't like them on that beat one bit. I don't like anything about that album.
The whole point of that album?
Nas sounded out of pocket the entire verse. And Jay-Z seemed like he was trying to figure it out.
Wow.
Everything about that album was awful. Wow. The only redeeming quality was whatever that Meg Baby and Post Malone track was. Their verses were dope, but the track was terrible.
Wow.
There is nothing redeeming about that album.
Wow.
That album is hot garbage. Possibly one of the worst albums I've ever heard.
Shouts to Khaled. Salute Khaled. I believe your album is dope. I don't know what this nigga to my right, to your left, my right is talking about. The album was well put together, my nigga. The album was well put together. That's my opinion. That album was well put together.
On Friday.
For the simple fact that when is the last time you heard Jay-Z and Nas together on a record? What's that? What's the last record they did together?
I don't know.
Exactly.
I'm sure there is one.
There isn't.
There isn't? So
After that beef?
You mean the one where Jay-Z loves to drop stuff surprisingly every time Nas drops something?
Come on, bro. You know what the fuck I'm talking about, my nigga. And if there is a joint together with Nas, I don't even fucking recall it.
I don't know.
But just the fact that he put his album, he expresses how his album was made with love.
Was it?
I believe it was.
Are we sure?
I believe it was. Like, he unified niggas that you would never expect. That was the whole point. That was the whole point of that album.
Who's on that album that
he put together Her and Migos. You would never expect them niggas to do a record together. You just said it, but you just don't like the beat. The beat is garbage. That sample is, first of all, is dope. That's a classic sample. You know what record that's from?
Honestly, I couldn't listen that closely. It was awful. I don't think I made it through any track fully.
I'm in my tool with inside yellow.
He made Justin Timberlake sound bad.
Motherfucking like, you ain't like the record with Justin Timberlake?
I didn't like anything about that album. On Friday, there was upwards of maybe combined between projects, EPs, and singles. I want to say I listened to probably about 20 to 25 over the course of Friday and Saturday. That one might have been at the bottom of the list.
Whatever, bro. I'm not going to argue with you in regards to anything that has to do with music. You know why? One, because I trust your ear. Because you have a dope ear when it comes to music, for the simple fact that I've seen you mix records.
Have you?
I've heard.
Okay. I was about to say, records. I don't remember.
I've heard.
Okay. No, that's fair enough.
I've heard records you
That wasn't me being a dick. That was an actual question.
And then I'm like, okay, the record sounds dope. So your ear, I don't question your ear. But sometimes I have to question the way you look at things.
Okay.
Because if you have such a dope ear, how can you not understand that this album is actually a different situation that he put together that actually makes sense?
So then explain it to me.
I don't want to explain it. If I have to go that far, I have to question your ear. Like, wait a minute. You have a dope ear. How can you not hear that this is a dope-ass album? This album is dope, my nigga. Like, this album is dope. Everything about the album is dope.
Okay, why? Tell me why.
Once again, he put together on one album compilation of niggas that you will never think will do something together. That Her record is dope. I like the Her record with fucking Migos.
Okay, so
that Jay-Z Nas record is dope.
let me ask you this.
I like that record.
Outside of her and Migos, because I agree, I would never have expected them to do anything. And outside of Nas and Jay-Z, because of the beef, but
that Buju Banton record that he got.
I will say I don't know enough about
the intro alone. Thankful is dope. Jeremiah with fucking Lil Wayne on it.
You don't expect those two to be together?
No. They can always do a record together,
but that's what
they've never done a record together. That's the point.
Okay, but you said he put an
I understand.
Right, so that's where I was going.
But they haven't done anything together, and he put it together. And now even when you watch the video, like the intro alone, Thankful, he's basically being thankful for his life. Like, I'm telling you, you got to pay attention. What's dope about Khaled is the fact...
I didn't watch any of the videos, so
the dope thing about Khaled is, and I've noticed that once he started getting heavy with the albums, the niggas started dropping the video for every song on the album.
Yeah.
So he's pushing the promo shit crazy. You know, back then the guerrilla shit was, we have one single, we push the single for like 6-7 months, then a fucking video drops. And we push that video, then now we selling the album. This is back then. I'm talking about back then.
Did you know this album was coming out? Because I didn't.
No. I didn't know the album was coming out. But when that Grease record and that Pop Star came out.
Those were a while ago.
Singles?
Those were a while ago.
Forget, COVID happened.
Right.
COVID happened. So now, when I seen those two, I said, okay, Khaled's coming with an album. But there was no date. Fine, left it alone. Then, boom, March hit, COVID. All right, now we fucked up. That record dropped when?
Did they come out before COVID?
They came out before COVID.
Both of them?
I believe so. Google it. Both those joints came out before COVID. COVID wasn't here yet, I believe.
Okay.
Then COVID hit. Boom. Now we're fucked.
You know, Jersey no longer has...
no rules.
Well, I don't know about that, but indoor can be whatever.
Might as well say no rules. Clubs is back in effect.
Are they?
Watch.
Okay. I'm not debating anything. I'm just saying.
Again. I'm about to start getting money again. Outside is open. Say less. I'm coming outside. I'm dying to come outside and DJ. But I'm scared to still DJ outside. But no, we changing the subject. What are we doing? I'm talking about this album. I'm talking about Khaled's album. The album is dope, my nigga.
Let's do this real quick because I don't know how much of this you participated in.
Whatever, bro.
Did you watch the draft? Or know anything about what happened in the draft?
No.
To which one?
None of those.
None of them. So you didn't watch or have any knowledge of what happened?
I didn't watch the draft. The draft happened on what day?
Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Okay. Thursday, tired from the day before. Friday, tired because of that day. Sick. Just rested. Didn't even pay attention.
So you don't have any idea what happened? Okay.
No idea.
So I will go on this diatribe real quick. Are you a fan of any team in particular?
I am a fan of the home team. So I always root for the Jets and I always root for the Giants.
Okay. Do you favor one over the other?
I'm
just curious. I honestly
Giants
don't know.
over the Jets.
Okay. So because you're a fan of both, I'll start here. The Jets did really well.
On their picks.
They got exactly who they expected to get in the second. On the second pick, they got the quarterback out of BYU after trading Sam Darnold.
So they got a quarterback now.
They got a quarterback because they traded away their other quarterback.
Okay.
And then their next pick in the first round, they traded up to get the second best or third best, depending on who you're talking to, offensive lineman in the draft. So now they got somebody to protect him. Nice. So the Jets did pretty well. And then further on in the draft, they got a receiver to help them out, and they got some defensive help. So they did really well. The Giants, on the other hand, didn't.
Mm-hmm.
They went the opposite direction. So, again,
they don't need a quarterback.
Follow me here.
All right. Go ahead.
The Giants were picking number 11.
Okay.
They need a lot of help in a lot of positions. They do.
They need a new team, basically.
No, because they got some pretty decent secondary right now.
Okay.
Their D-line is adequate. They've lost some people, but they have some good people coming up. Okay. And they got arguably top 3, maybe 4 running back in the league. He got hurt last year, so you can't knock him on that.
Right.
They added Kenny Golladay, so their receiver core is now better. It's not great. Anyway, they have number 11. Cowboys are picking at number 10.
Okay.
The funniest thing I saw in the draft was three things. One, at one point they showed the war room for the Cowboys, and there was nobody sitting in there.
Really?
Everybody left. Nobody was there.
Wow.
Second one, Justin Fields. You know who that is? The quarterback from Ohio State.
Yes.
At one time, they were showing him, because him and his whole family, he was going to go in the first round. So everybody in his family sitting in his living room watching. And then all of a sudden, they cut to him at one time, and nobody's in the living room anymore. And then all of a sudden, you see the whole family come back in and be like, oh, shit.
They fucked up.
We were supposed to be here. Then the last thing is when the Dallas Cowboys made their pick and everybody was back in the war room, the coach is happy, huge smile on his face, talking to their pick on the phone, and Jerry Jones is looking at him like with a meme mug. It was the funniest thing ever. But none of that matters. So Cowboys are at 10, Giants are at 11, Eagles are at 12. That's how the picks go.
Gotcha.
Devontae Smith, the Heisman Trophy winner receiver from Alabama, is sitting on the board. Cowboys don't need him. So they think the Cowboys are going to pick somebody on defense.
Gotcha.
Okay. The Eagles need a receiver, and the Giants could use a receiver.
Okay.
The Eagles trade with the Cowboys to move up ahead of the Giants. All they give up other than switching picks with Dallas is a 4th-round pick. So Dallas got nothing for this pick other than to fuck the Giants.
Nothing at all.
But they got a 4th-round pick. That's it.
Okay.
Eagles take the receiver. So now the Giants lost out and now have to face the high.
Wait, the Giants lost out on the receiver.
Yes. The other 2 top receivers in the draft already got picked, so we knew that wasn't going to happen. So they now have to face the Heisman Trophy winning receiver twice a year. Okay? So now, here's what the Giants do. The Giants are sitting at 11. They need offensive line help. They can pick the second best offensive lineman in the draft.
Okay.
They need linebacker help. The best linebacker and arguably the best defensive player in the draft is still on the board.
Okay.
And they need help in defensive line and secondary. Defensive line, they don't need yet because nobody was good enough to be picked at number 11.
Right.
Secondary, they could have picked up somebody, but it wasn't their pressingest of needs. What do? They trade with the Chicago Bears to move back to number 20 and get a 1st-round pick next year, a 5th-round pick this year, and a 4th-round pick next year. So they got a pretty decent amount of picks.
It's a decent pick. It's
Right.
A lineup for a pick.
Right. But here's what happens next. The Bears take Justin Fields, so they got a quarterback. Awesome. Don't care. Giants aren't going to pick a quarterback right now anyway.
Okay.
Dallas picks Michael Parsons, the best linebacker and defensive player in the draft. So now because the Giants move back, they have to face the Heisman Trophy winning receiver twice a year for the foreseeable future.
Okay.
And the best defensive player in this year's draft twice a year for the foreseeable future. They lost out on him. They lost out on the next 3 best offensive linemen.
Okay.
And they pick maybe the 5th or 6th, maybe 7th best receiver in the draft.
That's interesting.
So
That's very interesting.
the Giants completely fucked themselves.
That's very interesting. The Giants did fuck themselves.
Yeah. So for a 1st-round pick next year, basically, they got a receiver that, from his tape, is pretty good, but was the 2nd best pass catcher on his own team this year in college. And lost out on all of the linemen that they needed because their offensive lineman is garbage. And they lost their 1st or 2nd best offensive lineman to free agency this year. And the pick they did last year, they picked at number 4 or whatever, the 6th best offensive lineman on the board, and he's not great. And they lost out on the best defensive player, who's a linebacker, and they haven't had a linebacker who's any good since Antonio Pierce retired after the Super Bowl.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's actually crazy.
The even crazier part is
So I
not
didn't miss anything then.
not once in his entire career has Dave Gettleman, the GM of the Giants, ever traded back. This year he did it twice.
He realized what was going on.
He could have had a top offense. He could have had the best defensive player in the league.
And he fucked that up.
Yeah. Now he has to face him twice a year. So not only do the Cowboys have arguably one of the best offenses in the league, they now have the best defensive player coming out of college this year.
Let me ask you something.
Yes, sir.
We talk about the Cowboys and what's his name?
I don't know.
Dak?
Dak Prescott, the quarterback.
Is he good?
Yeah.
Didn't he break his leg or some shit or ankle?
Last year, yeah. Against the Giants, actually.
So he good. He coming back?
Yeah, he's right now on schedule to be able to, I don't know if it's start training camp or be ready for the preseason, but he's on pace to come back. Him and Joe Burrow, because Joe Burrow tore everything in his knee last year.
I think it was nice, yo.
Which one?
Dak.
Yeah. Dak, he is. Dak was killing it until he got hurt.
He's nice as
fuck. I think Dak last year in the like 3 or 4 games he played had like 10 touchdowns or something like that and then got hurt. He was killing it.
You know how I believe is actually dope too? And I see him doing a lot of things, man.
Who?
Jackson. For Baltimore.
Lamar Jackson?
I see he could go places, man. This nigga's fast as fuck. I just wish he know how to hold on to the ball better.
Fumbling is
on fucking Madden. That nigga fumbles all fucking day.
Really? I don't play with him in Madden.
Even on Madden, he fumbles all day. I play my son. The minute I play Baltimore, he automatically says, "Oh," and I pick Baltimore. He goes, "Oh yeah, I get like 4 fumble returns." Why? He says it just like that.
Does it happen?
He's only fucking 11. He'll get 2 off.
So slide.
Yo, I just learned how to
like, what are you doing? Like, stop fumbling. It's just slide. They can't touch you.
Like, I just learned how to slide with this shit. Like, that just fucked me up. I said, "Oh shit, you could do that?" And he starts sliding. I'm like, "Yo, he's only 11. That's the funny thing. How do you do that? Oh, you hit?" I think he said 0.
Yeah, it's like one button. It's one button. It's whatever. I don't know. I play on PlayStation, so it could be different.
Tap a hole, and then
no, you press one button. That's all it is.
Oh shit, that nigga slid.
Yeah. Now he can't fumble.
I said, "How you do that?"
Because if you're running with any quarterback, I'm hit sticking you.
But see, that's the problem. You could run with fucking who can you run with it once and he won't fumble?
Probably Josh Allen.
Nah.
As a quarterback?
As a quarterback.
Josh Allen not gonna fumble.
On Madden, I've never seen him fumble.
Who? Josh Allen?
No, stop.
Oh.
From Kansas City.
Oh. Mahomes?
Mahomes, yeah. He's never fumbled.
That's not true. Mahomes fumbles for me.
He fumbles in the game.
No, Mahomes has fumbled for me on Madden.
He has never fumbled for me on fucking Madden.
He fumbles for me.
Nah.
And I have him in franchise mode where now he's maxed out 99 everything and he still fumbles.
And I be doing crazy shit with that nigga too.
Like, I don't know.
I just shit with that
bomb it with him. I don't even run with him that much. I just bomb it.
That's it. Just throw it.
Well, I play franchise mode, and my receiving core in my franchise mode with Patrick Mahomes as my quarterback. My receivers are DK Metcalf, CeeDee Lamb, and Justin Jefferson.
Got it.
So I can just kind of throw it wherever I want to. and they're gonna catch it. Mm-hmm. So I'm pretty good there.
I got it.
Like I don't have to worry.
No, add me, my nigga, on PlayStation.
I don't have online.
That's crazy.
I don't care that much. Like I don't have online.
That's crazy, my nigga.
And
online is different.
Yeah, but for whatever, the Wi-Fi isn't great in my house. So like 9 times out of 10, it won't even connect to the EA servers.
Really?
Yeah.
Just plug the bitch in.
There's no jack in my room.
No. Get a wire, my nigga. Carry it from. You plug it in with a main modem, man.
It's across the house.
Oh my God! I just gave you the answer. You just made
No,
it so
I know.
difficult.
I can't make it difficult. It's in where my mom does all her teaching work in her office. That's where it is.
Plug the bitch in and carry the wires. Put it on the walls. You know what I'm saying?
It would have to go literally through the entire house. It's not gonna happen.
I'm gonna do it for you, bro.
No, because it's not that serious. I don't care. It's not that serious.
Play online, bro.
I don't
play online. I want you to play me. That's the point.
None of that shit is updated at this point. I have to update Madden. I have to update my system software. Like I just don't care that much.
Nah, I turned on my PlayStation for the. Cause I still got a PlayStation 4.
Me too.
I got the old shit.
Me too. I don't have a 5.
I turned that shit off like it's been a minute. I turned it on maybe 2 weeks ago. Just like let me just fuck around with this.
Right. That's what I do. Like I might turn it on every like once a week, once every couple weeks.
That shit needed to be updated.
Yeah.
And it took hours.
Well, that's what I'm saying. When I turned it on,
holy shit.
I turned it on for the first time maybe 2 weeks over the weekend, and it told me system update. I'm like, okay, this ain't gonna take that long. It said like. Yeah, it said like 300 minutes or something. I said, nah, fuck this shit. So my thing's not updated, so I couldn't play online right now if I wanted to. I'm like, I'm not sitting here for 3 hours letting this thing go. Like, I want to play now. I don't care if my thing doesn't progress. I don't care about shit. I'm gonna play franchise mode, and that's all I care about.
You should really try online.
I have played online before.
That shit is sexy.
When I was in high school, I was on one of the gaming websites where like you play seasons and rank and shit. I was ranked top 10 in NCAA football. Like, people hated playing me. They couldn't beat me.
I mean, you're talking that talk, man. I need receipts. I told you that. I need receipts, bro. You got to play me.
That was also like 10 years ago.
Oh, damn.
Like, this is when NCAA football was actually a game.
They can play me now. How about that? I'm nice. You come to my house and play me if you want.
Bring it here. We'll hook it up to this TV.
I'll give you the gaming chair if you want, my nigga.
Nah, bring it here. We'll hook it up to this TV.
Say less. Say no more.
Special episode of Nice and Frank.
Say no more.
Nice and Frank play Madden.
Say no more. And I'm going to bust your ass. Pause.
All right, let's do it. How do you pick your team?
Next week.
All right, let's do it next week. Special episode.
All right.
We'll play Madden.
Don't talk that talk either.
Okay. Here's my question for you, though.
I'm answering.
How do you pick teams?
What do you mean?
Do you pick your team or do you do random? And just let it...
I pick my team.
You pick your team.
I pick my team. I play with only 2 teams.
So you're one of those people that has to pick like the all-star team. It's like
Absolutely not.
It's like in 2K when you play with the Nets.
You're being disrespectful.
Now there are people that do that. This is like a legitimate question. No, this happens
because I pick the team that I want to pick. I'm either playing with Kansas City or I'm either playing with Baltimore. I just told you.
The fuck did you play with the 2 top teams in the league? What type of shit is that?
2 top teams in the league. Not Baltimore.
Yeah, they are. Are you nuts?
You're scary as hell, bro.
Me?
All right, I'll let you pick the team for me then. How about that? You pick the team you want me to play with.
If you a real player, just do random.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine. I've never done that before.
Really?
But just because you're talking shit, that's fine. Let's do it.
That's how me and my friends always used to play. Because otherwise you're gonna have the guy that only picks like those top teams. So you're inevitably have to play Tom Brady with the best defense. Right. It's like shit like that.
So you only pick random.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do it.
Okay. The way that me and my friends used to do it is you do random 3 times. You get to pick the team you want out of those 3.
Let's do it.
So, like, if it's random and you end up getting the 3 top teams, well, the other guy's fucked.
Let's do it.
But, like, you might get Kansas City, and I might have to play with the fucking Lions.
Let's do it. That's fine. I've never done that.
Really?
Let's do it. I've never done that. Remember, and let me just put it out there so you can understand.
Hmm?
I only bought this PlayStation 4 to be able to play with my son. My son was 11 at the time.
Yeah.
11 at the time. I'm sorry. He was 8 at the time. He was younger.
Yeah.
And he had his PlayStation. And then my older son, who is now 23, is like, yo, I play PlayStation 2. So I said, okay, well, I'm going to get this PlayStation so we can fuck around.
Yeah.
And that's how I brought them niggas together so they can play together.
Okay. That's dope.
Remember,
where do they play together?
Two different moms.
Yeah.
So
where do they play together?
They'll play football.
Okay.
They'll play basketball. They'll play 2K. I think they played 2K before. I'm not sure.
I am not good at 2K.
My oldest son gets frustrated with my little one because my little one be talking mad shit. Shut up, you suck. You ain't never gonna be shit. Yo, you be talking crazy.
Yeah.
That's just funny.
It is.
But
I don't do that.
But the one game that I believe we actually played a lot together was Grand Theft Auto.
Okay.
5.
Yeah.
And Call of Duty.
Okay.
That Call of Duty shit is different.
It is. I was never great at that.
That shit is different.
I
learned from my little guy. Even my older son, my little guy.
When I used to play, like actually play, then one of my friends was really good at Call of Duty and would be on like clans that would do like actual like gaming shit.
Right.
And I would play with him and he would try to teach me the shit and I would be so lost.
Yo.
I'm one of those guys, I don't have the headset on because I don't care. I'm watching Netflix, I'm listening to music, so I have no idea what's actually going on in the game. And
you need the headset because these niggas the conversation is different.
Well, I don't want to hear the conversation. The headset would be so like, because if you pay attention, yeah, but when you're just playing online, you're playing in random like settings. These motherfuckers don't talk to each other.
When you're playing online, you're on a team that is
right. Not always.
Yo, let's go to the rank.
If you play with your people, they will. But if you just go online randomly, they don't do that.
I've done it online randomly with other niggas, and niggas is like, yo, what we doing? What's the plan?
Oh, see,
and
when
niggas be like, yo, we're gonna do this. Let's do this. We agree. Let's do
when
it.
I used to,
and let's just get it popping.
When I used to play, it was never that.
Nah.
When I used to play, it was just a bunch of kids just cursing at each other the whole time.
That shit is different.
So I never played with the headset. I always had Netflix on. I had music on, and even if I had the headset on, I would get my ass kicked. Like, I have no idea. These people are killing me from places I don't even know where they are. They're throwing grenades across the map and
shit is dope.
And hitting you dead in the face.
You know what?
They're 360ing somersault off of the mat with a handgun, and they're shooting you dead. I'm like, yo.
I'm going home to play. Today I'm playing. Today I'm just relaxing.
I couldn't. I couldn't. I was never good at Call of Duty.
I'm going home to play
Madden NCAA football I was great at, and the NCAA basketball, one of them, I was amazing at. I don't know why.
Their soccer games, that FIFA, that shit is hard, man.
Yeah, I was never. I'm okay at those.
That shit is hard.
I'm okay at those.
Dope as hell.
I'm good enough that I can contend with my friends and beat them. But if I go online and play like an actual person, it's yeah.
Word?
Yeah.
It's on or no?
Yes.
Okay.
But it's one of those things. FIFA, if you play online and play like the people that know how to play soccer and understand it.
FIFA shit is hard.
It is. I also used to play NHL.
Yeah, that FIFA shit is hard. I want to fuck with that. The hockey?
I was pretty good at NHL. I want
to fuck with hockey.
The thing about NHL
I never understood hockey, though.
Okay.
Just like I never understood soccer.
I'm going to tell you, playing NHL, you don't have to understand hockey at all.
Isn't it almost the same shit?
Yes, but think about it like this. So when you play Madden, you have to understand plays and how to play defense and this kind of stuff. You can't just say, "Oh, I like football," and go play Madden, because you have to pick the plays and you have to understand what you're looking at the defense.
What you're looking at, right?
When you play 2K, you can kind of just go at it. You're like, "Oh, LeBron is better than everybody."
So I'm just gonna shoot the ball.
Exactly. So you don't really have to know basketball.
Right.
With FIFA, you don't really have to know soccer at all. It's kind of just get the ball and run to open space and hope that the guy scores.
No.
A little bit.
No.
A little bit.
Because just like fucking hockey, I cannot go from my end.
You can.
All the way down.
You can.
It's called something.
Well, there's offsides.
Yeah,
but if you're okay, so
no,
that might be the only thing. No, because think about it. When you're playing FIFA, other than that aspect, what part of soccer are you actually thinking about? Like soccer.
There's certain things you can't do. Like when you kick from the corner, you gotta be at a line, by the line. Like if you do a corner kick.
Yeah, you can't be ahead.
You have to be a specific amount of the goal. You have to be, it's considered offsides again.
Right. So all offsides is in soccer is if you can't be in front or behind, however you want to look at it.
See?
No, well, it's because all right, you have to be behind the defense before the ball crosses. That's it. That's offsides.
That's what that is?
Yeah. So like if you're on a corner kick and you kick the ball, me being on your team, I can't be the last man. I can't be behind anybody on the defense until the ball crosses them. That's all offsides is.
Okay.
In hockey, the puck has to cross the offensive blue line before you do. Before any other player. That's it. That's offsides.
In hockey, the puck, you can grab it with your hand and throw it.
You can put it down. You can't pass it.
No, you can throw it on the floor.
Right, but you can't pass it to somebody else.
Soccer.
Well, yeah, soccer, obviously, you know you can't use your hands.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's the same analogy.
Not really.
Niggas is running back and forth like idiots.
They are. Yes. Yes. Kind of.
Got a goalie over there, got a goalie over here. The same type of defense, the same type of offense. It's the same thing.
Kind of.
I think it's less players, though, in hockey.
Yeah, it's 5-on-5.
And then soccer is what, 6-on-6?
I think it's 10-on-10, not including the goalies. Yeah.
Soccer,
I think it's 11-on-11, but there's a goalie. In hockey, it's 5-on-5, and then there's a goalie.
Well, there you go. Thank you.
But
See?
again, so
It's not the same.
it's not. But think about it. So in soccer, outside of that offsides thing, you can kind of just go at it and do whatever you want. You don't have to know like soccer setups to play FIFA.
Oh, soccer got that kick when the niggas line up.
Yeah, the free kick.
You don't got that.
No, they have face-offs
Oh, that's what that's called?
when they sit in a circle and drop the puck.
Let me stop playing around. I've been to about 3 hockey games, maybe 2.
Okay.
And I went with this girl, right? The only reason why I'm laughing because she was a diehard
Hockey fan.
Devils.
So she understood what was
Fan.
happening, and you were
So
so lost,
understood.
and you were so lost.
I don't even know why I ended up going to the hockey game. She invited me to the game. I was like, fuck it, let's go. Let's do it.
Yeah.
When I tell you, I've never been to a hockey game.
Right. So you really don't know what's
If
happening.
it wasn't for her,
You'd be lost.
I'll be lost.
Yeah.
When I tell you she was out there like a nigga,
Yeah.
the only thing she wasn't doing was cursing, flipping the bird, and drinking beer. That's the only thing she wasn't doing.
Yeah.
But when I tell you there's real devil fans out there,
Oh yeah.
yo,
My
nigga,
dad, when he was working,
crazy.
my dad used to get company tickets to the Rangers. So every year, right around my birthday, he would take me, him, and then my uncle or like whoever else was around. We would go. And
Right.
we would go to the Garden and their company seats. So we're like first 5 rows at the Garden,
Right there.
right on ice.
Smell the ice.
But my dad grew up playing hockey, so I grew up watching hockey, so I understood what was happening. But we used to go to like the game, so we would go to Rangers Devils, we would go to Rangers Flyers, we would go to Rangers Capitals. So it's the equivalent of going to Giants Cowboys, Giants Eagles, Giants Redskins. So we're there, but we understand what's happening. So it's like, oh shit. If you,
dope.
it is, but if
That
you don't
shit is
understand what's happening, it just looks like a whole bunch of people going like this, following
Yeah,
following this puck that you can't see.
Yo, that shit is dope, my nigga.
It is.
But what I don't understand, and this is something maybe you might be able to shed a light on, they don't fight as much anymore. Hockey was dope because niggas was always fighting to
it's
me.
the equivalent. Hockey had the same thing happen to it that happened to football.
So they try to dumb this shit down.
Not dumb it down, but once we learn more about head injuries and that kind of stuff,
Gotcha.
it's like because in hockey
Gotcha.
they never used to wear helmets.
Back then.
There-
Some did, some didn't.
Well, at one time nobody wore helmets, including the goalie. The goalie didn't even wear a helmet,
Got you.
which I found nuts.
Interesting.
That the goalie never wore a helmet. But there are
Because nobody's gonna fuck the goalie up though.
yeah,
You
but
can't touch the goalie.
right, but at the same time, I am shooting this puck at you over 100 miles an hour. You don't
I
have
respect that.
and you don't have a helmet on.
Yeah, bang.
The fuck?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
my
yeah,
dad
yeah,
said.
yeah,
My
yeah,
dad has
yeah,
told me,
yeah,
and he like
yeah.
my dad has his old high school mask that his mom found and he sent to us. There's puck marks in this mask still, and this shit is like he's like, yeah, 100-mile-per-hour pucks hit me in the face, and I would just be knocked out. And I'm like, yeah, and these motherfuckers weren't wearing masks before.
Nah.
The shit is nuts.
Nah.
But if you play NHL, if you ever get into it, you don't really have to know much about hockey to do it because the computer will not let you go offsides in hockey.
Really?
Right. So, like, if you're going with the puck, your team will stop at the blue line until the puck crosses.
Really?
Unless you're controlling the player,
But you can set that. You can change the settings on that. You can change that, can't you?
not that. You can change, like, difficulty settings and, like, realistic arcade and that kind of stuff.
Right.
But still, the players are not going to, because even if you go to realistic mode, it's realistic. I'm not going to cross that line until the puck does.
Right.
So the computer won't go offsides. But if you're playing, like, if you and me were playing on the same team, my player, if I didn't have the puck, I could go offsides like an idiot. But I could cross that line before the puck does. But if I don't touch the puck, I'm not offsides. I just have to let somebody else get it.
Gotcha.
But if you play NHL, you don't have to know much about hockey to do it. You kind of just, like soccer, just go. Because in college,
That shit is dope.
because in college there was one kid that went to a prep school, so he knew how to like play hockey. So we sit there playing NHL, and he would be setting it up like hockey. He would moving the puck around, going behind the net, and I look at him like, I know what you're doing. You're trying to play this like actual hockey, and I'm telling you right now, it's a
not
video
gonna
game.
work.
The shit doesn't work. And
gonna
I'm
work.
just going like playing NHL, and he's like, dude, what the fuck is that? I'm like, you can't set this up like actual hockey. You're not gonna pass it behind the net. You're not gonna set. It's like, dog, just go. Just
But
helmet.
that sucks. Though.
Helmet. It's more fun because if you watch hockey, it's a lot of, all right, get to the offensive zone, now set up, now pass it around and try to get a shot. Right. Where you play NHL, it's kind of just like free-for-all. Just get the puck, go. Get the puck, go. Check. How hard can I hit this guy? Like, in hockey, it's not that. At least real hockey anymore.
I got you.
It's pretty fun, though.
I got you.
NHL's really fun. I've thought about getting the NHL game again.
Yeah?
Yeah. Because right now, all I play is Madden, but I only play like once or twice a week. Maybe once every 2 weeks. Like, I don't play a lot. I don't have time.
I'm going to go home, and I'm going to go ahead and go through my PlayStation and see what's going on.
You're going to be sitting for like 3-4 hours waiting for that shit to download.
I did the upgrade.
Oh, you did it already? Oh, okay.
Alone.
I got you.
Because when somebody hit me like, yo, let's play. Like, you know what I mean?
Well, that's one of the reasons I'm not sitting here for 3 hours. Like, I just want to play. I'm going to play for 2 hours and go to bed, and I'm not going to play again for a week or 2 weeks. Like, I'm not sitting here waiting for 3 hours for this shit to update.
Well, we're going to get it done.
I don't care.
I'm going to get it done.
Yeah, but next week, if S remembers,
I'm going to remember because you're going to keep sending me messages. Don't forget the PlayStation.
Oh, no, I won't.
Don't forget the PlayStation.
We'll probably
Don't forget the PlayStation.
I won't.
Oh, bring it.
Bring it. We're going to hook it up here and special episode, Nice and Frank play Mad. Okay. And if you got anything else, if you get the NHL game, we can play that too. I don't know if you will. I don't know what. It's up to you. I'm not gonna tell you to buy it just for this. If you gonna
just be having conversation.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying.
Pops up on my shit.
If you're gonna buy it for you and your sons to play, go ahead. I don't want you to just buy it for this.
I'm gonna try it.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. If you want to do it for you, do
it.
I've played those golf games before.
The golf game, I'm not into golf. I'm not.
My dad is, and me and my mom sit there and make fun of it when it's on TV because the announcers are the stupidest people I've ever met.
I started playing it on my phone. Like,
okay.
Golf. Like,
yeah.
This is cool. And getting the PlayStation. Boom.
Oh, yeah. PGA Tour.
Let me buy that. Mm-hmm. And I bought it. It's relaxing. It's soothing.
Yeah, it's very simple.
Because it's just like, let me just line this up.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, boom. Now I got to line this up again. There it is.
Yeah.
I got a par or whatever the fuck you call them shits.
Par, birdie, bogey.
There it is.
Eagle, hole in one. That all of it.
I've never got a hole in one.
Those are hard.
That game is simple to me. That game is soothing. That game actually makes sense. Yeah. It is what it is. I got you.
Right.
So I bought it.
Okay.
Played it for about a week.
Never played it again?
Never played it again.
Right. It's one of those games that you...
$60-something.
Oh, yeah.
For that fucking game.
Yeah. To play it once.
And I played it for like a week.
Yeah.
That shit is sitting there. I look at it and I go, $60 fucking.
Yep.
Just wasted.
Gone. Yep. Kind of how I feel about 2K, because when I bought the PlayStation, I got Madden and 2K with it.
Right.
And I think I've played 2K maybe 3 times.
Uh-huh.
All I do, because like I said, I only play once, maybe twice a week, and then I play Madden, and it's maybe 2-3 hours at most, and then I go to bed.
Gotcha.
And I just don't play 2K at all. Yeah, it's really weird. But moving on, again, next week, tune in, S and Nice Podcast.
I'm going to bust this ass in Madden.
Nice and Frank play Madden. And also maybe other games.
Maybe NHL, maybe?
Again, it's whatever you have. All right. All I have is Madden and 2K, so there's no point in me bringing my stuff.
We're going to rock out.
We'll figure it out.
We're going to figure it out.
We're going to figure it out. Moving on, though.
Let's go.
BTS now owns 80% of top 5 placements in the world.
Them Chinese niggas.
Korean.
Oh, Korean. I'm sorry.
Racist.
Korean niggas. I'm not racist. They all look... No.
See? I knew it.
No. No. I do not want to shut down, so no.
And you know what's...
I apologize.
You know what's worse? It is Asian Islander Pacific Month. So you're even more fucked.
I apologize. The Koreans.
Yes. The super group from South Korea that is taking over K-pop and the world.
Their story is different. I heard their story from an actual fan.
Yeah.
My homegirl out of Cali explained to me how them niggas got on.
Okay.
They are making money.
Oh, yeah.
They are making millions. The management alone is making fucking millions.
They're all over the place. When I first started here, the graphic design intern was a huge fan of K-pop. I've heard of it, but I didn't know nothing about it. And the group that she always would play and the one always talked about was BTS. And I'm like, okay, whatever. It's 7 people dancing and really well and singing in 2 different languages and cool.
Cool.
I don't understand it. It's not something that's necessarily for me, but it seems cool. That was 4 years ago. These motherfuckers are out of here now.
Listen.
Gone.
Listen.
Astronomical.
Listen, my brother.
Biggest people in the world.
I need you to understand something. I need you to grasp what I'm about to tell you, okay? BTS is right now considered, and I would hear me, they are bigger than New Kids on the Block.
Yeah.
Bigger than any boy band you could think of in the United States.
Currently or ever?
Ever.
Makes sense.
Ever.
I would agree with that.
The fuck ever.
They're bigger than probably any act ever.
And then what fucked me up is when she was telling me how these niggas is just that dope, I said, how the fuck these funny ass niggas is dope? Let me Google. No disrespect to anybody, but I will never play a BTS record while I'm DJing. Let me look at the camera and say that. I'm not playing a BTS record out here. Like, I'm not DJing and I'm going to play a BTS record. I'm not. Unless I do a whole kids party.
What if you go to a Korean club?
Oh, I'm going to fuck with the BTS record.
You're going to have to.
I'm trying to
You're going to have to. You're not going to have a choice.
I'm going to have BTS in my Serato. Yeah. I'm going to have it. When she explained to me how big they are, I Googled
They're fucking ridiculous.
When I fucking Googled, I seen, I believe, 13 different bands. Boy, girl, Japanese, Korean bands that are out of here right now. That you will never hear about in the United States.
That's not true.
Unless
you're into that.
Unless you're into that.
Right.
Because they were out here.
Yeah.
I never knew that niggas was even out here.
When they do like world tours. They don't do
I never knew these Korean niggas, Japanese, whatever, were out here.
No, but what I'm saying is when they go, it's not like when American acts go and like they say, all right, national tour, and they do all of America. And then they say world tour, but they only do like Europe. And then they stop. And then they go to Asia. And then they stop.
Right.
When these motherfuckers do world tours, they go.
They go.
They'll do a whole North American shit and go to
here.
Europe and then do Asia and they hit.
They are out of
everywhere.
They are out of here.
Out of here.
They're out of here, and they gone, and they getting that bread.
They are.
They getting that paper. So BTS right now to do what they do. Congrats. God bless.
Yeah. Nah, they're out of here. Like I said, I heard about them for the first time 4 years ago, and I just kind of. Because I didn't know much about that music. I don't know much. I just kind of wrote them up. I'm like, all right, cool. K-pop. Yeah, whatever. Nah, these motherfuckers.
Yeah, that K-pop shit is different.
They everywhere.
That K-pop shit is different.
They are.
That K-pop shit is just different. Like, if y'all paying attention to what we're talking about right now, Google them.
Google it.
Google BTS or Google K-pop.
Yeah.
K space or K dash pop. Guaranteed. Yeah, you gotta explain it. People don't pay attention. Space or dash. Either one. They gotta pop the fuck up. Right. Like, I think the minute you put K, it pops up. It just pops up.
It might not even K-pop might not even pop up. It just might be BTS.
It just pops up. BTS.
It might just be BTS. Nothing else.
It just pops up like boop.
Yeah, that's it.
Them niggas is crazy with it. They are crazy with it, and they're killing the game right now.
Speaking of people that are crazy with it, supposedly, rumored, Eminem, Dre, and Kendrick album.
Nah, it's a rumor.
You don't care?
It's a rumor.
Are you sure?
It's a rumor.
But there's a picture on social medias of all of them. So that means that... but there's a picture, and then Crooked Eye says something with music emojis. So that 100% means there's an album. No. Picture together plus music emojis equals album.
So let's take a picture together and put music emojis We doing the album?
Yeah.
We doing a podcast. We're not doing an album.
Well, I'm not an artist, so.
Well, I'm not an artist either. That's my point.
But you're a DJ, so if you and James took a picture together, and then somebody else put music emojis, you're doing you're doing an album together. It's automatic. That's what it means.
Wow.
There's nothing else that means.
I want a chance of that.
What?
I want a chance to make an album.
You want a chance to make an album?
I want a chance to make an album.
You got beats?
You know why I want a chance to make an album? Because of the simple fact that when that guy, what's his nigga name? I don't.
Khaled?
Nah, Mike Cameron. Like I don't just when he called me to question my motherfucking picks on the draft, that fucked me up. I said, God, if I make an album right now with them niggas,
you want to hear something crazy?
I guarantee my shit will be number one.
So I was playing that podcast just to listen to it back when me and my mom were driving somewhere, right? And my mom was like, yo, this is a dope idea because it actually makes you like think and know your knowledge of the music industry.
Right.
She's sitting there listening to the picks. She goes, anybody pick Prince? I look at her. Anybody pick Clive Davis?
Nah.
I just look at her. She said, anybody pick that? I'm like, you're just picking my team for me. Like, what are we doing here?
Did she hear your picks though before she said that?
Not those picks.
Okay. Shouts to Mama Frank. Mama Frank, how you doing?
She said I had the best team too.
That's your mother. She's gonna tell you have the best team.
That's not true.
Your mother is always gonna be on your side,
That's
bro.
not true. That's not true. If I'm wrong, she's gonna tell me I'm wrong.
Your mother's never gonna tell you you're wrong on a music pick.
She said your team sucks.
She can't say that. Call your mother right now.
I can't. She's working.
Call her right now.
She's teaching.
Get out.
She's teaching. I can't.
Teaching what? Niggas at lunch right now. It's 12 o'clock. Niggas on lunch.
She teaches food science.
Nah, everybody's on lunch right now. You try to play me. You know what? It's cool. It's cool.
Grammy Awards eliminate secret committees, announce voting changes. How do you feel?
Say that again?
The Grammys are eliminating their secret committee and have announced voting changes. So the secret committees group. I'm going to tell you right now. Groups of anonymous voting members who decide the nominations in key genres like rock, rap, and dance music were first brought to the public's attention in 2020 when former Recording Academy CEO Deborah Dugan filed a complaint against the organization following her ouster. That's an actual word in an article.
So basically,
it's okay.
Basically what they're saying is the secret committee is no longer going to pick who gets nominated.
They're no longer going to vote. In response to the controversy, the Recording Academy announced Friday that those categories decided by the Nominations Review Committee, which was 15 to 30 highly skilled music peers who represented and voted within their genre communities, will now be determined by a majority peer-to-peer vote of voting members of the Recording Academy.
Gotcha.
So instead of just the selective people that they pick, now it's just going to be a wider range of the same people.
No.
It is.
What it is this.
That's dumb.
What it is this. This is what I believe they're talking about. And
I just read it. Additional changes to voting process include a 10 category and 3 field limit on the Recording Academy members can vote on. It was previously 50, and confirmed that more than 90% of members will have gone through the requalification process by the end of this year, ensuring that the voting body is accurately engaged in music creation. Oh, so I guess they actually have to do something in music instead of just resting on their laurels now.
So what's the bottom line on that right there?
It seems that instead of this close-knit group of people that pick everything, you now have to have some kind of active involvement in the industry and have to get requalified so it's a larger group of people picking in their only genre.
That's good.
So I think it's good. I still think it's horseshit that this small group get to vote on these things. Like, there's a reason why people really don't care about the Grammy Award anymore. Really want like the American Music Award or the Music Choice Award or that kind of stuff, because that's a fan vote and not this random backwards ass committee that we don't know.
You know what? I always thought that close-knit little circle that was always voting on things were picking whatever the fuck they wanted to pick, not the audience, not the people.
Well, it's political.
Everything has been political to me for everything.
For Grammys, but this is what I mean. Like
for any award, everything is political to me. So hold on.
Not all of them.
So hold on. You just said. I need you to repeat that part again. I want you to read it.
Which part? I've heard like 4 things.
Not even the whole thing. Just read. Just read the whole changes on the. How did we start this whole situation just now?
What do you mean?
Grammy Awards eliminate secret committees.
Yes.
Announces voting changes.
Correct.
All of those committees always voted for the people they felt suitable for the Grammys.
Right.
That's what I always felt.
Me too.
That's why that person is
coming out against him. Yeah. Right.
That's the only reason why they're doing it.
Right.
But they're adding extra shit that basically might sound like a change, but it's really the same thing. They just sounding it different.
It's expanding the
just
same
sounding it
thing.
different.
They're just adding more people to the same thing.
Yeah, that's all that is.
Right.
That's all that is, which
right.
sucks.
So they're not doing anything.
They're not doing anything.
That's
correct. They're
which
not
is
doing
why
anything.
you hear people like The Weeknd say, "Don't submit my shit."
Yeah.
Because think about it, you can't win a Grammy unless you submit your music. So you could be at a weekend and have the greatest fucking album ever and be on the charts for the last what seems like 9 years. Oh, but we didn't submit our music on time, so you can't win a Grammy.
You can't go. Yeah, that's stupid.
That's why the Grammys, it's almost known now that they are political. If you and your team say to the inside committee, like, listen, bruh, do this, it's gonna happen. But other awards like the American Music Awards or Music Choice Awards or stuff like that, that's fan voted.
Right.
This last topic, and then we out of here.
Okay, I got a topic for you.
No, Mike, stop.
Ready for the topic I got for you?
DJ
All right.
Quick wants his music back.
Clive Davis, CEO. Okay? Diddy, president. Okay?
You talking about the draft? Okay, go ahead.
Babyface, the writer.
What if we never picked Babyface?
Legacy act would be Prince.
What if we never got a chance to pick them people? Who would you pick next?
If I didn't pick those people, I would pick Quincy Jones as the chairman. Okay?
We didn't have chairman.
You did. Owner.
He's renaming the things.
Okay?
I got it.
Quincy Jones as president. I would make, if I didn't make, then I'd make probably, which is going to be the one that's going to throw you off, president, Lil Wayne.
You should have been here, guys.
Lil Wayne is the president. You know why Lil Wayne is the president?
You can't tell me anything.
Lil Wayne did Young Money, and Young Money as Drake, Nicki.
Mike, you came.
Who did you pick?
Mike, you came all the way here to say I can't make it today.
Yeah.
That didn't make sense.
Yeah, that showed I came.
None of us, but you came. I said the exact same thing to him. I learned Mike, and I learned Bobby. They'll go there and be like, yo, I can't stay here right now, and leave.
Yes.
But we made it. We came through.
Okay.
Stop.
You were the worst. You had the worst draft team.
Mike, stop.
Terrible.
If you want to do this shit over, let's do it over.
We'll do it over.
But don't sit here and tell me all this shit.
David Foster, president.
That doesn't make
chairman.
sense. That was the whole point of you supposed to be here.
Right? David Foster,
The
chairman.
whole point of you being here is so we can
fuck
learn.
it.
So we can learn.
Clive Davis, president. David Foster, Clive Davis, chairman. David Foster, president. Diddy, A&R.
It doesn't make sense now.
Or I'll take away Diddy, and it's Lil Wayne.
It doesn't make sense now, Mike. That's the point. You're supposed to be here that day. You're supposed to stand there and be like, yo, this is my pick.
I can't take this.
Nah, because it's the truth.
Okay, this is this week's own. We just gonna fight, nigga. All right, we ain't gonna put our teams out there.
Yeah.
We just gonna fight.
The reason Frank put it all together that way is so niggas can learn.
Okay.
You're supposed
Who did
to
you
be
pick?
here.
Who did you pick?
I paid money.
Who'd you pick?
Money.
Name his people again.
I don't even remember them niggas.
They were terrible.
All money.
Okay, the only person I'm gonna
All
pay.
money.
I'm paying.
I'm looking at money.
I'm gonna do.
Just
I'm
Blaze.
gonna do.
You know why I did Just Blaze? Hold on. You know why I did Just Blaze?
I'm gonna pay Corey a position because when you guys do it in order, I'll pay Corey for a position just to get his one guy, and I'm good.
The reason
If I got Corey's his one guy, I'm unstoppable.
The reason why I picked Just Blaze is because regardless of anything, he can do old vibes.
Who's your one guy? What's our trade, Corey?
Future vibes.
I gotta trade. I want to trade Corey you for Max Martin. Everybody that you got on your team for Max Martin.
Whatever.
You said my team was.
He said it. His team. I was so disappointed.
Right.
I was so disappointed. S had the worst lineup of
That was
anybody.
not the worst lineup.
You might as well
Your
say that.
lineup was the worst lineup?
Okay, you might as well say.
fucking
You might as well say K Slay for president.
Get the fuck
All right. You might as well
But that's for
say
the streets.
DJ
Yo,
enough for
literally-
A&R.
I literally picked niggas
Name them.
just to actually
Name
make
'em.
sense in my head.
Name them.
That I know for a
Name
fact
'em.
I'm gonna get money and this label is gonna
10 years
survive.
ago.
Not
I
10
can
years
use
ago.
I can use the people
Not
I just
10
chose.
years ago, Mike.
Okay, they retired Clive Davis. The nigga came back
Not 10
and
years
came with
ago.
J Records.
That label was not 10
David
years ago.
Foster got more hits than you.
Nah, Mike. That label was not 10 years ago. You
Who you
cannot
got?
look at that label and say that was 10 years ago.
Who you got? I want Clive. I'll either take Clive or David Geffen. Okay? For business, for CEO. That's my CEO. All right? My president is going to be David Foster because he's a song man. Okay? My head of A&R, bad as may be, Lil Wayne. Okay? Because he got Young Money. All right? He's from a legacy label. All right? My rider is going to be Max Martin. All right? And who else am I going to toss in there?
Who's Max Martin?
The most prolific writer of our era.
Who is that?
He writes
what has
everything.
he done?
Everybody. Everybody that's on my team so far is monsters. Who did you had Babyface? I'm trading you Diddy for Babyface.
I don't know who Max
I don't
Martin
want Diddy.
I know, but I want Babyface.
Well, that's fine. But I have Clive Davis too, so you're not getting either one of them.
I'm taking Clive Davis because I would have had the first pull.
Not necessarily. Well, technically
Who's
you
Max
would.
Martin? That's what I'm trying to learn who he
Max
is.
Martin is the biggest writer of our generation. Of our generation.
Max Martin.
He's a beast. So if I got Max Martin, Clive Davis, and LA, all right? I don't care who you put on the teams. No, I'm sorry, Babyface. I don't care who you put on the teams. I'm winning. And I put David Foster on there. My team is just gangster. My team is just killing everybody.
Yeah, but that's if you got all of those people.
I would have got all those people.
No, you wouldn't.
I would have traded Corey somebody for
There's no trades.
How? When people do drafting, they do trades.
Yeah, but
They trade positions.
they trade, but they trade future draft picks. We have no future draft picks.
Yeah, we would have next year.
This nigga
What the fuck?
This nigga wrote Britney Spears.
Everything.
Baby One More Time in
Yeah.
98.
Yes.
Backstreet Boys, I Want It
Yes.
That Way.
Yes.
In 99.
Yes.
And NSYNC.
Yes.
It's Gonna Be Me.
Yes.
He wrote 3 fucking records.
That's what you think.
3 major records.
Okay, that's you say, right?
Those are the 3 records I got everything.
Okay, now I'm gonna tell you
Those are the 3 records
this.
I got
Even
everything.
your phone is old. Even your phone, even your Google, even your Google on your phone is wrong. I can't even understand it. This is the most prolific writer.
Hold on.
Okay.
I'm telling you the top records he wrote.
Okay, go on.
I didn't say there's anything else. What else he wrote?
He wrote Katy Perry. He wrote Lady Gaga. He wrote everything. There's no records that get played in pop music that
Katy Perry, I Kissed a Girl, Maroon 5, One More Night.
Come on, let's stop this.
Taylor Swift, Shake It Off.
Let's stop this. Let's stop this.
All white people. I respect that.
All white people.
All white people.
Okay, and with the Babyface.
I'm not even mad at it.
I'm
not mad at it.
Okay,
I'm not mad at it.
Put it this way. I got Max Martin, David Foster, Clive Davis,
John Lennon,
and Babyface.
Paul McCartney.
What team could come up against my team? My team is just running across the whole music industry. I know I stole Babyface. And I know I stole Clive Davis. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just the guy that's coming in there. I'm the Yankees.
I never heard of
Are you?
I'm the Yankees.
I never knew about this guy.
Are you?
He's amazing.
Because I still have Quincy.
That's
You
funny.
have Quincy on yours too?
You got Quincy Jones.
And I had Prince, and I had Neo, and I had Ed Sheeran, and I had Donald Glover. So not only am I
Frank is disqualified.
not only am and I had Clive Davis, and I had Babyface.
Okay.
So basically, I wrote all music and created it, and then wrote Star Wars.
Okay. That's the team I want.
What the fuck?
That's the team I want with Max Martin. That team is unstoppable with Max.
You're supposed to be here for that.
I'm here now.
Nah, we're not doing
And
that.
I'm just starting it off. How did you guys do? They did a pick, or it was like to pick your whole team?
Pick.
Yeah, you picked it through. We picked like
We
what
pick
number
the
it
numbers
was,
you're gonna be,
and then you went
and then
through.
we start picking. So if you want to do it, we can do it again.
We're
But
going to do it again because.
you have to be here, Mike.
I'll be
You
here.
can't
I
just
got
I'm
sick.
coming. Matter of fact, you should invite RC too.
RC's not going to be good on this.
Why?
He's going to pick every reggae act. He ain't going to be good. We're just going to run the field.
This nigga said every reggae act.
Who would be competition for me? I may have to bring Troy in for the for the draft. I may have to bring Troy in for the music draft.
You tell Troy. Troy will be dope.
Troy would be good.
All right, we're gonna finish.
I don't know where to go from there.
A lot of editing.
recorded?
Yes.
Okay.
All of that was being recorded. Come on, hit the button.
It's on. It's just the computer just goes to sleep.
Special delivery. We got a special delivery. Let me just crack this open real fast. And then we're gonna finish what we need to finish.
We're gonna finish with this. This is how we're ending.
Huh?
This is how we're ending. Unboxing.
Unboxing?
Unboxing of whatever S is unboxing right now.
Special delivery.
What is it?
Special delivery, ladies and gentlemen.
What is it?
I know what it is.
Well, maybe you should open it and find out.
I'm holding it right now. Looks like a bottle. Yes, it is. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Revanche Cognac has sent me a package with more goodies. Shouts to Gigi. Shouts to Revanche Cognac. Yes. Oh shit. Niggas is lit. Oh shit. Niggas is lit. Damn, I wish I was an alcoholic again. Duh, I wish that. That sounded horrible.
That was terrible.
Shouts to Revanche Cognac for the package. Once again, we here. More alcohol.
Yeah.
Hope y'all don't drink this shit in the studio, please. Leave my bottles alone. These are all my bottles. These are all my botellas.
You need 7 bottles?
My botellas of alcohol. All mine.
What was that word?
Huh?
What was that word?
Botellas. Spanish lesson. There they go.
I don't speak Spanish.
yeah.
Please speak the language we all understand.
English?
Yes.
So what you're saying? This is America. Niggas should speak English. That's what you're saying?
Yes.
As persons to speak because you're white. So I need you to understand what's happening. This is America. You should speak English. That's what you just said.
Yes, just like if you go to China, you should speak Mandarin or whatever they speak there.
I hope you
because there's
understand what's
different
happening.
things. Or if you go to
understand what's
Italy,
happening, brother.
you should speak Italian. Or if you go to Mexico, you should speak Spanish.
Did you just say this is America? You should speak English?
Yes.
That's racist as fuck.
But see, you're neglecting what I said next.
This is America. Home of the free, something of the brave. You know the answer to that.
Yeah.
Why don't you say it?
Because I'm waiting for you to finish your
Land of the
statement.
free, home of the brave.
Yes.
Also a place where freedom,
Yes.
where a lot of immigrants come
Yes.
to be free from the bullshit that's happening in their world.
Yes.
Why would you tell someone, this is America, you should speak English? when they're coming from a different country?
Because
You shouldn't say that.
Because if you're coming to any country and you're going there to live there, you should learn to speak the native language.
Okay. Learn to speak the native language.
Right.
That is different. That sounds different. But when you say this is America, you should speak English.
You should.
You're basically saying this is America. We don't want your Spanish bullshit out here. We want English.
No.
That's what it sounded like.
Well, that's how you're interpreting it.
No, that's how a lot of people interpret shit. That's how a lot of white people, no disrespect to you, that's a lot of white people, a lot of Karens, and a lot of Franks. Look, well,
Wow.
sad that it's your name. You know, I'm thinking of a white name. Johns. Give me a white name. Because Corey's not a white name.
I'm letting you go. Continue.
James.
Okay.
That's how a lot of white people talk to a lot of fucking immigrants, and they're racist as fuck.
You're
This
right.
is America. You should speak English.
You're
That's
right.
what they say. That's what you say. I know you're not racist. I hope you're not racist. Because if you're racist, then we have a problem. Because then you're racist against me.
I say.
But I believe you're not racist. I dropped my phone. That's how nervous I am right now. Because
I say.
my next reaction was choking you.
If you go to live in another country, you should speak the
their native
language correct.
That's not what you said.
That is what I said.
No.
Yes.
What you said is, this is America. You should speak English.
What I said is, please speak a language we all understand. And then you said,
okay.
what you mean is, this is America. You should speak.
English. That's what you said.
No, that is what you said. You're putting
That's what
words in my
you
mouth.
said.
I said,
Thank you very much for listening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to shut this off.
join us next
Frank is
week.
going to keep going back and forth. And I'm not beat. Thank you, Revance Cognac, for the fresh package. Ooh.
Join us next
look
week.
nice. They look
Special episode of the Nice and Frank podcast where S learns how to play Madden.
I'm going to bust his ass in Madden.
Pause.
Pause.